thing most people are oblivious to. And here's what it is. You are always making people feel something. Most people aren't aware of this. No matter what, you're making them feel something. It could be they could feel important and needed and loved. They could feel slighted and invisible. They could feel that you're demeaning to them, but you're making them feel something. So I try to really focus on my intentions. When I met Wayne Dyer when I was very young, at that time he was writing a book. What a beautiful man.
I never got to meet him. I've only read, special.
Well, I got to tell you, you remind me a lot of Wayne. A lot. I mean, that, and he was a dear, dear friend. It's just your spirit is very similar. And I don't know a lot of people that remind me of Wayne, but you do. And he was so good to me. But when I met him, it's a funny story. It's a long time ago, but luckily I work out. So I'd won my first trip ever to Hawaii with the company I was at. And I got up in the morning before the sun was up, because that's my routine, beat the sun up. And I ran on the beach. And as I'm running, this man's coming towards me. I could see him, bald guy, sweaty, hairy back. I'm like, I don't want to bump into this guy. And as he gets closer, I go, oh my gosh, that's Wayne Dyer. It was in Maui. And he gets past me. We're both wearing Sony Walkman. That's how old we both are. And I pull my Walkman out.
I had one of those too when I was a kid. Yeah.
You're dating yourself now. And I go, Dr. Dyer, you changed my life. And don't you love when someone says that to you? To this day, yes. I remember saying that to him. And he takes his, he had a deep voice like me, takes his headphones off running, and he goes, I highly doubt that. He goes, I bet you changed your life, but how did I help you? And he stops the run, Jay, and he walks over to me, and I end up sitting on the beach for an hour and a half watching the sun come up with Wayne Dyer. And at the end of the conversation, he says to me, he says, Ed, I think you're going to change the world. Now, at that time, I thought I was probably the only person he ever said that to. In hindsight, he probably said that to a bunch of people. And he said, and it's not because of your amazing brain or you have a unique ability to communicate, Ed, but that's not why. He said, you're a good man. Listen to this, what he said, bro. He goes, you're a good man. He goes, you have great intentions. And he goes, if we never talk again, and we ended up talking the rest of his life, he said, I want you to always link your confidence to your intentions, not your abilities, because you'll be chasing that tail all your life, Ed. So if he goes, there's a correct, and he was writing a book at the time called The Power of Intention, but I didn't know that. When I look for confidence, like before this interview or that speech I just gave, or for anybody listening, going into a sales call or a meeting or a first date, your confidence isn't your beauty or your ability, it's your intent. And so that's one thing I know to be true about me. I don't always believe in my ability or my talent. That's fleeting. Or what happens when a speech goes bad or a meeting goes bad or a company goes bad? I don't want to predicate my confidence on that. I predicate it on my intentions. And I'll remind myself, because I actually believe I'm a good person. And I don't think enough people give themselves credit for being good and kind, and that they give people grace and they want to contribute and help. You should generate so much confidence from that intent to serve that you ought to walk into a room and own it, not because you're arrogant or you're amazing, but because your intentions are so good. So this is a shell of confidence, a hack to confidence nobody talks about is intention.